Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. I have a very, very special guest with me today. My friend Ashley is here and she is going to show us how to make a pecan cream cheese
pound cake.
Yes,
ma'am.
All right. So, this is the time of year we're doing a lot of Christmas cooking and baking. So this is going to be a popular cake. I'm sure it is for you.
Oh yeah, always.
Everybody loves pound cakes.
Yes.
You know, you've got one cake. You can top it with so many things.
You can. There's so many variations you can do with it as well. But this is my favorite one. So it's my mom's favorite one too. So
all right. So show me how you make this cake. How we start.
So first of all, we're going to take 3 cups of flour.
Okay.
And
this is all-purpose flour. Okay, so you kind of spoon yours out. I just dip in there and, I know it's probably the wrong way to do it.
No. Anyways, fine. As long as it gets in there and gets mixed up. And then there's 2.
Ashley lives just up the road from me in my neighborhood. She's just...
Do you remember how we met? A TV. Remember your husband posted the TV?
Yes, on the TV. Sure did. Yes, we had a TV that we were getting rid of. And her husband says, I'll take it. So he came and got it and took it off our hands. Got it out of our way.
Oh, yeah. And now we'll do 3 cups of sugar.
And it's just white granulated sugar.
Yes.
But 3 cups of flour and 3 cups of sugar, this is not an overly sweet cake.
Not really. It's not. Everybody thinks it is, but it's really not.
I mean, you hear 3 cups, but overall, a full pound cake, it's really not that much sugar. So.
Okay. And there's our 3 cups of sugar.
All right.
And then.
So I'm going to move this out of your way.
And then we'll use a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. We'll dump that in there. And then we'll use 1 teaspoon of salt. And dump that in there.
Okay.
And it says sift, but we don't have a sifter, so I'm just going to kind of whisk it together.
But that kind of does the same thing. You're just trying to get all these ingredients. That way you don't have a little salt here, a little baking powder there. And I don't want to bite into a piece of cake and I'm like tasting the baking powder.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
And and it kind of gets, if there's any lumps in that sugar or flour, it gets rid of them.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
All right. Oh, that's looking good.
Okay. And then we'll add this to the mixer.
Okay. Well, you want me to do this while you're mixing up something else?
Sure. I can do that.
Okay.
So we'll add our eggs. And we'll just do these one at a time.
Okay, so as we're going to mix them now.
I go ahead and put my eggs in, and then I add my other wet ingredients. That's how my mom did it, so that's how I do it.
So we're going to do it how Mama did it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I do. We always all cook like our mamas did. So you're going to go ahead and start this. Okay.
Just add one at a time. Oh, there was 2.
And I don't think it matters as long as it gets mixed up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so the dough's coming together here.
Ma'am. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of heavy cream.
Okay.
Add that in there.
Now this is 1/2 and 1/2.
Oh yeah, 1/2 and 1/2. I'm sorry. Yes,
that's okay.
1/2 and 1/2. That one. Okay. And we'll go ahead and mix that up. I mix everything kind of one at a time. This is just how my mom did it.
Okay. So, yeah. Well, that's what I want you to do then.
Okay. Let that mix up a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to add 1 1/4 cups of butter.
Which is 2 1/2 sticks. And it's room temperature softened butter. Now, do you add it all at one time?
Yes, ma'am. There's that one.
Oh, yeah, and that's mixing right in there.
And then
This is coming along really smooth already.
It is.
Yeah, we're going to hold this up because I know you can't see down in this mixer. So when we get done, we're going to hold this up and let you see what the batter looks like. It is a pretty batter already.
Oh yeah, and then we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. So we'll put that in there.
You want me to raise this up? Would it help?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Put that in there. Weird. Okay. And that's
Okay. So we'll mix this up.
Looks good.
It is looking beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a pretty batter.
Oh yeah. And then we can add we have 2 cups of chopped pecans that we're going to add to it.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to use 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And since I'm not used to using this vanilla, I'm going to let you measure out the 2 teaspoons for me, ma'am.
I don't measure vanilla.
Well, there you go.
I just pour. Everybody knows I just pour.
I'm going to have to buy some of this. That looks really good.
That looks like a teaspoon.
Looks good to me.
Close.
I like it.
2. I don't think you can ever have too much vanilla.
Absolutely not.
I use vanilla bean paste. I don't know. I like to see those little specks in there because I know then I've got vanilla in it.
Oh, yeah.
I just love it.
I bet it tastes better too.
And, you know, I think it does. You get and it's important to have a really good vanilla. Please don't use imitation vanilla. Spend the extra money and get real vanilla, and you'll be so happy because your baked goods or whatever you're making, it's going to be a lot better with the real stuff.
Oh yeah, real stuff's always better. Always.
Oh, it is.
Always, always.
Oh,
All right, and I think that is it for our wet ingredients.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're done with the cake batter.
We are.
How simple is that, guys?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to hold this up now. I want you to see how those little specks
Oh, that looks good.
from that vanilla.
Looks good.
Mmm.
So good.
I hope you can see it on the camera when I hold it up. I'm going to come around so I can get a closer up for you guys. Looky there.
It's goodness.
Look at there. Oh, I can't wait to try this. You know, I hear so many people say, it's got raw eggs. You're not going to taste it, are you? Yes, I am.
Oh, yes, we are. Absolutely, we are. Good. So
That
good.
is so good.
So good.
Okay, so now we've got the oven set to
325.
325. So we want it preheated. So it's waiting on us instead of us waiting on it.
Yeah.
And we've got our bundt pan here. And I'll spray it for you. We're using the baking spray, and I'm going to take it to the sink. All right, so we're ready to pour it in.
We are.
How about I hold this bowl, and I'll let you.
That works. Just spoon it in.
Ooh, y'all. This is going to be
So good.
Oh, so good. I can't wait to have a cup of coffee with this or have you a hot cup of tea. You know what would be good, I think?
What?
Slice it, butter it, and toast it.
Absolutely. When my mom made it, as soon as it came out of the oven, we'd slice it and put butter on it and eat it.
And y'all know how much I love my butter.
Absolutely.
So, I can't wait. I've got to do that. Have you ever toasted them in the skillet? Put it in that's how I do my cake when I.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. So good.
So we're going to put this in the oven, and how long do we need to let it bake?
For an hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30 minutes. And y'all know my oven's a little slow, so it may take a little bit longer, but y'all start at an hour and 30. And it's going to be good.
Yes, it is.
We have taken this cake out of the oven. Looky here. Can you see how pretty that is? That's a beautiful cake.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful cake. Now I'm going to set this here. I'm going to let you look at it while she makes some frosting.
Thank you.
All right, it's yours.
All righty.
And tell us what you're going to do.
So we're going to use a whole package of confectioner sugar.
That's a 1 pound. And then we're going to have the recipe in the description box up under this video. So if you don't catch all the measurements, it'll be under the video.
And 8 ounces of cream cheese softened.
Oh, a whole block of cream cheese. Can you imagine how good this is going to taste?
So good, so good. Half a stick of butter.
More butter. Yeah, I know that makes me happy.
A teaspoon of vanilla. I'll just pour it in there. You just tell me when.
I just pour it till I'm happy, and I think it's a teaspoon.
That good?
Looks good.
Looks good. The expert says it looks good. And a cup of pecans chopped.
A cup of pecans, more pecans.
And a hefty pinch of salt. So I just usually put a little bit in my hand.
Just
And
till you're happy.
there you go. And then we just mix
that
it up.
wasn't even a half a teaspoon, y'all. So,
Yep.
and that's it. That's all that goes in the frosting.
That's it. So good.
You cannot beat something that simple. Lock it down. Listen, we've got powdered sugar, so start out slow.
Yes.
I have even taken a towel and put it over to keep it from.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to clean the kitchen up. And once it starts, that cream cheese and butter starts distributing, turn it up a little higher then. This is going to be good. I mean, you can't go wrong with a block of cream cheese and
Absolutely
half
not.
a stick of butter.
No.
Now, what would you suggest if it's too thick, or I know if it's not thick enough, we could add more powdered sugar. But what if it comes out too thick?
I usually add a little bit of milk or cream. I've had to do that before, and it's just fine.
Just to kind of thin it out a little bit.
But this is perfect.
It is.
That looks perfect.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's see if it'll work this time. Y'all know how I've told you before, when you're taking something up with your mixer, use a hand mixer a lot. I get it going and just slowly lift it out, and it slings it off and cleans your beater.
Well, that's easy.
And see, you don't have as much to clean off the beater. But you know,
That's easy.
that makes a good snack for later, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Mama used to let us lick the beaters.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite part, always.
Yeah, that was the problem though. There were 5 kids and 2 beaters.
Well, I'm an only child, so I didn't have that problem.
You didn't have that problem.
No, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside.
Okay.
And we're gonna get this on this cake. Look at here. We can use our handy dandy Rada spatula.
Like it.
Oh boy. And then just start plopping it on there.
Just plop it on there. I usually do the top and just kind of let it just melt down because this cake's still a little warm, and it just kind of goes where it needs to.
That's fancy plop.
Plop. Fancy plop.
Oh boy. I can't wait to try a piece of this.
I think that's pretty good.
Scott's her husband, and he is away at the moment. And he's going to be so upset he didn't get any of this cake.
I have to make him another one.
Because we're probably going to eat it all.
There you go.
So, Scott, we're going to enjoy it for you. All right.
I'll eat your piece, Scott.
Let's cut us some.
Alrighty.
Let's see. What knife do we want to use? Let's see. No, one of these will work, won't it?
Yep.
And I'm going to grab us a fork while you do that.
Okay.
Oh, that is so tender inside. Oh, it's so soft. Look, oh,
Right. Tell me what you think.
that is. I want y'all to see this. I'm bringing it around so I can get you a closer view. I just can't reach that far. Looky there. Look at the inside of that cake. And that beautiful frosting on there. Isn't that something?
So good.
Ooh, I'm going to try a piece and I'm going to have some with the frosting. You know, it'd be a shame not to make extra frosting so you can dip.
That's true. It's good. Good. Good, good. I'm happy too. So good. It's my favorite.
It is so moist and tender inside.
Thank you.
Oh, this is delicious.
Thank you.
This is delicious. Now we baked it 425, what temperature? 325.
325.
For,
An hour and 30 minutes.
and it was perfect. Actually, we took it out a little bit early.
Yeah.
Like an hour and 15. And my oven does cook slower. But this is the perfect cake. If you've got company and you want something or you want to take to a church function, make up one, gift it to someone. You can cut it in half, freeze it. Freeze part of it. Yeah, there's 2 of y'all, there's only 2 of us. I'm sure, you know, we can't eat a whole cake. So freeze half of it, and I wouldn't freeze with frosting on it.
No, no.
But you can freeze half of it, and you've got it later when you want another cake. I
Absolutely.
appreciate you coming and making this with me.
Glad I got to do it. I had fun.
And everybody got to meet you.
Yes.
So, but y'all, let's give Ashley a big hand for this beautiful cake.
Thank you.
And thank her so much
Yes.
for doing it and showing us how she makes it. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we're so happy you joined us in the kitchen this evening. And we hope you'll come back. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, go to our website, KarenJonesFoodandFamily.com, and order your cookbook.
Absolutely.
Who knows? This might show up in the next one. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.